Hi everybody, I am back from my trip to Greece and I gotta tell you, I'm feeling some kind of way. I wish I could be transported right back there because we had the most fabulous time. The only thing I'm gonna say is that I'm loving sleeping in my own bed. That's the only thing that I missed. I really could have done another week or two or three or four. I'm not going to lie. So, as I was getting ready to leave for my trip, I really wanted to do a packing video and show you what I was packing, but that didn't end up happening, unfortunately. So, I thought I'd sit down now. I haven't touched any of my makeup bag, my toiletries, my skincare, and some goodies that I had picked up for my trip. And I have some really great finds. So I thought I'd sit down and unpack what I brought with me and share what I used, what I didn't use, what was helpful, what wasn't helpful. I only snuck out one product to put on my face today. That is all. So nothing I have on my face is anything that's in this makeup bag in front of me, and I'll let you know what that is. And I think I'm going to start with the toiletries and the accessories and the little things that I picked up that I found really useful on this trip. I do have to say it was stinking hot, like hot heat. I've been to Greece before several times. This heat was a different kind of heat. It was, let's just put it this way. I sat in the shade. I am not the type of person while I'm poolside or beachside to sit in the shade and seek shelter, as they say. Okay. I rarely came out of the shade. It was almost unbearable. However, beautiful and gorgeous and amazing. So I'm not taking anything away. I'm just saying that it was more heat than I've ever experienced ever being in Greece. Or maybe I just don't remember it. I don't know. Either way, it was hot. I did pick up one souvenir that I didn't want to bring back with me, and that is this. I hope this won't show in the video as I'm holding things up. I'm trying to keep this burn that I have covered up. This happened at my cousin's house. I was doing laundry and she has a press for an iron. Like she doesn't have like a regular iron. It's like those little press things like that you would see it like a dry cleaner or whatever. And you know, I've used it before in the past and it is great, but it is hot. Okay, so she turned it on and she said, be careful because it's really hot. And I said, yeah, I know. And at that point, I had already folded some of my daughter's clothes. It was right next to the press. I went to pick up the folded clothes. And when I say grazed, I mean grazed for a millisecond against this press. And let's just say it wasn't a good scene. Really bad. But I have to say, I'm going to call out the pharmacies. The pharmacies in Greece are impeccable. The service, impeccable. So good. So good. You walk in there, it's pristine in those pharmacies. Like very impressive. So great. So I got all the things that I needed. I got waterproof covers for my burn so that I could go into the ocean. I got creams, I got sprays, I got anything that I needed. And it's healing nicely, very nicely, but still I have to keep it covered. And also you don't want to see it. Like at this point, you really don't want to see it. It's about 10 days old, this burn right now. So anyway, I really hope it doesn't scar. But that's what that is if you guys notice it as I'm holding up products and going through all of this stuff. Anyway, so that was fun. All right, let's get into it. I'm just going to quickly show you this little jewelry case that I picked up from Amazon. It's so cute and so convenient because I shared this with my daughter and she brought a bunch of her jewelry. And when you open this up, it's got little pockets. It's almost like a little binder type thing. And so we could separate our jewelry and I could just bring one thing to hold all of our earrings and our bracelets and our necklaces and anything else that we wanted. I mean, you could put anything you wanted in here. I thought this was a really great, convenient way to travel with your jewelry. Really, really nice. So because it's binder style, you can open this up, you can take things out, move things around, reorganize, or only bring one or two of these with you, however many that you need. So really, really awesome. I love this. This is something you can actually even use to organize your jewelry, even if you're not traveling. So really, really love this. So glad. I was skeptical because I wasn't sure what the quality was going to be like, if the zippers would break or anything like that. But no, it held up really, really nicely and it was great. I love this. I did post on my community tab about this water bottle sprayer. If I'm going to be spending an extended amount of time in the sun, I always have a water bottle next to me so I can spray myself, keep my skin nice and hydrated and cool. Now I've tried many, and I mean many, many, many over the years, because I discovered that that's the best way to keep cool. That's the best way to keep your skin hydrated, and it's the best way to get the most amazing color. Okay, and keep your skin from burning on top of sunscreen, of course, right? So this I discovered, it's from Kitsch. The mister is so fine and it's continuous. So you get this like beautiful spray over your body, your face, everywhere, anywhere you want. I used it more for cooling down, to be honest with you, because it was so hot. And like I said, I have tried dozens. Every trip I buy a new one and I try something out. I tried this one and this is gonna be the one from now on. So if you're looking for a great mister, really, really awesome. Very high quality. This isn't new. I've had it for a while, but it's this little pill case from Sephora. And I was able to add like a ton of like Advils, Tylenols for the kids, Advil for the kids, like all different types of medication that we may need. And it was great because I didn't have to bring bottles and bottles and bottles. And I was able to throw this in my purse if we were on excursions or elsewhere. You never know when the kids are going to feel not so great. And so this was really, really convenient. And I love this, highly recommend. Just throwing something like for on the go for your little medications, just in case. My daughter was getting extremely car sick, motion sick. And so I would put like the Gravol and the stuff in here and it was a lifesaver, I gotta tell you. I also picked up this handheld fan, which came in very, very handy. It's got different levels of speed, as you can see, and this was very, very much needed on this trip, but also this is great for drying any makeup instead of using a fan or whatever. So this was great. I love this. Very high quality. It's very, very powerful if you need it to be, or very gentle if you don't. So this was great to have on the trip for sure. So for anything that I needed for my face, I picked up this little guy right here and it fit everything, I gotta tell you, but I also decanted a few things. So I just want to show you this. I picked it up from Amazon. It fits so much in here and it's not that huge. It's actually a really, really good size. This was a really, really sturdy, very sturdy container and I loved it. So let me show you what's inside. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned. So it has two sides. So you can unzip this side and open it up, and then on the other side, you have another zipper and you can keep your other products on that side. All right, let me zip up this one side here. Okay, what do I have? Of course, I have my sunscreen. This is the Isn't Watery Sun Gel. It is empty. I didn't throw it away because I did want to mention it when I did this unpacking video. Of course, I use this daily and reapplied, and also my daughter was using this as well. I did also bring this Ultra Violet. It's a SPF 50. It's a spray that you can apply over your makeup and just as a spray to reapply on your face for your sunscreen. And I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it's a little bit sticky. I don't know if I love the way that it feels on my skin, to be honest with you. I mean, it was convenient because I could just spray it while I was sitting out in the sun, or sorry, in the shade. But I could just spray it and it was easy to do, easy to use. But I don't know if I like the film that it left on my face. I don't know if I like the texture of it. I don't know. There's something about this that throws me off, but again, I'm going to have to test this out in isolation before I can give you my final thoughts on it. What else do I have on this side? So this might be a random order because when I was packing to come back home, it was not as organized, okay, as it was coming back. All right, so things might be out of order. I'm just going to pull things out and talk to you about them. So this is, oh, these are my Lumify eye drops. Don't leave home without them. Never am without them. I love these because my eyes, they can get a little bit dry, a little bit red, and these will brighten the eyes, make them really, really white, but they're also very hydrating as well. So have this. It's empty. It's empty. I might as well throw this out. But again, put it in there so I didn't forget to let you know what was in my bag. And oh, another sunscreen. This is the SHISEIDO stick. This I loved, okay? I don't like it over makeup. I've tried it in a video before and it lifted up my makeup, so I never use this over makeup. But this I was choosing over the ultraviolet one for reapplication for my face because it is a stick and it feels really good. It's like a gel. Love this for application, not over makeup, but just when you're poolside or beachside. What else? Oh, these are my ZO toner pads. I use them every day. They're a toner, but they're in a pad form and perfect for travel because you don't have to bring another bottle and any pads to do the exact same thing that these can do for you. So that was in there. Oh, this, oh, you know what? Let me show you. So I did get a little like pack from Amazon that is a package where you can like decant and transfer your products into smaller packages so that you can travel with, and I love those. So this one was really good. I didn't use everything that was in this pack, but I used most of it, and it comes with little labels too, so you know what it is. This is one of those. It's a little jar, and this is what I put my facial cleanser in. I put a little bit more than I needed in there, but that's okay. I'm just going to use the rest of this while I'm home, and then I'll wash this and put it away for next time. Oh, and this is it's the ZO, it's the line that I use, and it's the ZO facial cleanser. It's a gel, and it's got little beads in it, and they kind of bubble up, and they feel so good, and they do such a good job of cleansing your face, and I love them, and my daughter and I both love it, and she was using this as well. It's that gentle for, she's about to be 12. So it's that gentle, but that effective. So really, really amazing. I have talked about ZO for the whole time I have been on YouTube because I've been using it for years, and nothing else has made me want to not use it. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of ZO, this is my firming serum that I will only use at night. Brought this with me. I didn't bother putting it anywhere else. This is a very lightweight package, and I just threw it in there. And this is my eye cream from ZO as well. I love this. Don't use anything else. Oh, there's a fragrance in here. I must have thrown it in. But this is the Burberry Her, and this is perfect for travel because of its size. And oh my God, do I love this fragrance. It is so beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it so much, and perfect for spring and summer because it's so light and beautiful and feminine, and but not like too sweet. It's just perfect. I love it. I love it. I wore this more than the other fragrance that I think is on the other side. I'll check. It might be in my other bag that I'll show you soon. But anyway, this is where that one ended up as I was trying to Tetris my way, packing everything back into these bags. You know what I mean by Tetris, right? You got to fit these things in. And I probably overpacked, but when it comes to like cleaning my face, moisturizers, all of that kind of stuff, I don't think I overdid it at all. Maybe in the makeup department I did, but not at all in terms of cleansers and moisturizers and all of that. Okay, so that was that side. I'm going to put everything back in so that I can take them upstairs and put them back in their homes. And I'm going to zip this up and flip it over to now this side. I'm going to try and show you this. I love that it's dual-sided. And you can separate things however works for you and makes sense for you. It's compact enough that you can kind of tuck it into your luggage. And when you look at it, you're like, what am I going to fit in there? No, you can fit a lot. Okay, so I have first my La Roche-Posay thermal spring water. I use this to hydrate my face. I always, when I'm applying my vitamin C, I like to have some moisture to deliver anything that I put on my face. I like to have either a moisturized hand or apply it straight to my face. It really, really helps the absorption of the product, and I love this. Won't leave home without it. It's beautiful. I love it. And speaking of the vitamin C, I brought my ZO vitamin C with me. It is a 10% vitamin C, and I love it. Used it for years. Oh, and I also brought my LOA Skin Recovery Botanical Serum. I love this to moisturize the face, and it's just so beautiful and lightweight. It feels like an oil, but it's not an oil. It dries down and it doesn't feel oily on your skin. So this is one of those things that I love to put on my skin. It just feels so, so good. And again, wouldn't travel without it. And my ZO Daily Defense. This is the moisturizer that I use during the day. I use another one normally at night. It's the AOX serum. But I didn't bring that one with me. I thought that the Daily Defense would do just fine for daytime and nighttime. So I didn't add an extra one. I used this during the day and at night, and it was perfectly fine. I was just trying to not bring too much, you know? So in one of those bottles that I got in that little set that I mentioned earlier was this little squishy guy, really cute. And in here is the TATCHA, the Camellia, the cleansing oil. This I use to remove my makeup in a very, very effective way, and I love it so much. So that came with me for sure. Oh, and this one is another tub that I got in that set, and in here was the ZO exfoliating polish. I can't say I use this a lot. I don't typically use it every day. I use it maybe once or twice a week. I maybe used it once while I was away. Yeah, just once or twice. I can't remember. Anyway, I didn't need this much. And to be honest with you, I didn't really need to bring it with me. I mean, it's great that I had it, but did I really, really need to? No, but I could squeeze a little bit into this little tub right here, and at least I had it, and I did use it, albeit not that much, but it was there for me if I needed it. I did bring a backup for sunscreen for my face, and it's the Beauty of Joseon, which I heard is now coming to Sephora, which is wonderful, wonderful news. I used some of it because the Isntree one lasted a really, really long time, and I didn't need to dip into this as much as I thought I might. However, it was there for me if I needed it because I didn't want to run out of facial sunscreen for sure. But I love this sunscreen. I love them both. The Isntree is a little bit more watery, a little bit cooling, a little bit, I don't know, more lightweight, but this one isn't heavy in any way, shape, or form. I kind of like them both. I can't really choose between them. But anyway, that was there, and that's what's in here. All right, I'm just going to put all of these back in here, and that will be going back upstairs into my bathroom. And again, I really, really loved this. Like, this was really convenient, not awkward or bulky in any way, and it was great. Really great. Oh my God. Do you guys even want to see what's in here? This thing I also picked up from Amazon. It's kind of dupe for the Calpaks. I really want a Calpak, but they're so expensive. Like, they're really, really expensive. And I found this as a dupe for it, and it's so sturdy and really, really great. This is the large size. I think it comes in like a medium and a small. I got the large so I could fit in all like the hair stuff and all that. Should I go through it? Should I? Okay, I'm going to go through it really, really quickly. If this is something that you guys are like, yeah, I could skip this part, let me know. Let me know. And then next time I won't include this kind of stuff. But some people really like it and some people are like, yeah, whatever. If you're like, whatever, this is going to be all hair, and I don't know, some random stuff that I Tetrised into here. And you can skip ahead. I'll try and leave a timestamp below if I remember to. The only thing I'm going to say about this is because it's the large size, you have to find room in your luggage to place this guy. You need to leave a little like spot for this guy to just be placed right in, because the mistake we were doing when we were leaving and also coming back is, you know, doing the luggage and packing everything. But then it's like, oh, the toiletries. And then we would have to re-Tetris everything in the luggage so that we could fit this guy in there nice and tight. Yes, you can fit a lot in here, but along with that comes the weight issue. So you can't spread it out. If everything that you're bringing with you is going in this, you have to take it into account. Now, everybody is going to be packing differently. If you're not like me and you pack light, then you're good to go. You are golden. But if you pack like me, then you might run into an issue. Anyway, usually I will tuck this in my husband's luggage because he doesn't pack like me. And so I would say to him, make sure you have room, make sure you have weight for my toiletries, please. And he usually does. And we will add it. And then he'll be like, oh, this is overweight. What do you have in here? What do you have in here? And what can you take out? And I say, I have everything in here and I'm taking absolutely nothing out of here. You know? Okay, I do want to show you when you do zip this open in the center. So you open it up and oh my God, look at all this stuff. Oh my gosh. It's so hard to show you this, but it does have this little center part that has a separate enclosure. So you can add things in there and then you zip this open and you open up the flap and then you can tuck in like 1,000 things in here. I'm gonna start with the top little smaller compartments and then I'll get into the nitty gritty. Okay, in this top one, there are these little wet wipes individually packaged. Now, I'm not one to necessarily buy one-time use products. I avoid it. But for a trip like this, these came in very, very handy. And I do have a story about being in Greece and I had to do a stop, and it wasn't one of those like big roadside stops. It was just like a washroom, okay? And I happened to be on the worst cycle, if you know what I mean, of my lifetime at that point. And there was no toilet paper in the washroom, said washroom. And so this time I said, no, no, no. And I got these little ones that I could throw in my purse. I have them in here. They were good for wiping hands. They were good for so many things. And they are biodegradable, which made me feel really great because they are one-time use. And so this isn't something that I would use like regularly, but for a trip like this, they came in very, very, very handy. And I love them. And they're very gentle. And they are fragrance free with aloe and chamomile. Very gentle. Very, very nice. They come in a humongo box, so I'll have them for eternity. You know, it's one of those things that you don't use on a daily basis, but really great to have. Like put one or two in your purse, wherever you are, because you never know when you might need to clean your hands or anything else, especially when you have little kids. I'm going to move over to the other smaller compartment on the other side just to show you these. These were not it, okay? I got these little towelettes. They are one-time use. Again, I only got them for the trip. One-time use in these little tiny little packages. And you take this out and you wet it and it becomes like this, not a huge towel, but it's a good size if you want to wipe your face or do anything like that. I got them to use in place of hotel towels, or if we were in a place where we needed something like this. I can't say that I used them often. I used them twice and they're okay. Like I would not purchase these again. Whatever I do have, I guess I'll use and not repurchase. Oh, and the other things that I have in that compartment are little like scissors for my brows and a bigger pair if we need to use it to cut anything. You never know, right? So I always travel with scissors. These were specifically for my brows because they're so nice and small. And then I brought this bigger scissor just in case. So I tucked those in that compartment. Holy moly, I'm gonna bring it to this side. I think it's just easier. What do I even have in here? I don't even know. Okay. All right. What is this? Oh, okay. This is the spray that the pharmacist gave me to put on my burn. And this is supposed to absorb like any moisture or anything like that. And it's also antibacterial. And this saved me. It saved me. It's amazing. I don't know what this brand is. It's European. Okay. I love anything European. It's amazing. This is my Intuition razor. Enough said, right? This is the Hello Kitty little thing for my makeup erasers to be in. I didn't end up using this because I have a bigger one that I typically will use. That one ended up in a luggage and in the wash, so it's not in here, but it was in here. What else? Okay. So I have mentioned on this channel before that I am having an issue with my hair thinning. It's been a problem since 2020, I would say. And my mom watches all of the Greek news. She's got all the Greek channels or whatever. And on one of the morning shows, they did feature this brand, La Vie en Rose, by a Greek dermatologist. She said to me, when you're in Greece, please go and check it out. And I did. And I picked these up. I haven't used them yet. Okay. I walked into this store. It's beautiful. It's called La Vie en Rose. One is an oil that you use twice a week, and the other one is sort of a daily spray that doesn't add any oil or anything, and it doesn't like do anything to your hair, and you can use it daily. So I am planning on trying these out. I will let you know. I do not know if they will ship internationally or not. I haven't even looked into it because I don't even know if it'll work. I hope it will work, but we'll see. I'll keep you posted and let you know. My cousin did say that if it does work for me, that she would definitely be willing to pick them up and ship them to me, which is wonderful. But let's not jump ahead of ourselves. Let's just make sure that these work, and I'll let you know. But anyway, if you're ever in Patra, in Greece, and I don't know if they have any other locations, but I know they do have one in Patra, they have the most beautiful store, like gorgeous, amazing store. And that's where I found these. I will let you know. I will let you know what happens. I have high hopes, very high hopes, and I'll keep you posted. And that's all I can do. This is my Salt in a Stone deodorant that was in there. I should have picked up a mini. Like I didn't need to bring like the whole thing, but it completely slipped my mind and I just packed it, which is fine. No problem. What else do I have? Oh, this is my son's. I got him the Native deodorant. He's 14 and he's starting to really smell now. You know what I'm saying? He was using this and then my husband's like, no, he's going to use my deodorant. So we have him on my husband's deodorant. And so this is something I'll probably end up using now because he's not using it. What else? Oh, a fragrance. So my Moroccan oil. I freaking love this. Okay. Like I love anything Moroccan oil. Anything Moroccan oil. But I have to say, when I was spraying this in Greece, it was gone. Like I could not smell it. Like I can smell it here. It's almost like the heat was evaporating it, or because it was so hot, I couldn't smell it. I don't know. Because I'm not a fragrance like connoisseur. Like I don't know how these things work. Why is it, if anybody knows, please tell me, why is it that when I spray this here, I can smell it? And when I spray this in the Greece heat, I cannot. I can't smell it at all. It's like I put nothing on. Please, somebody tell me. Please, please, please educate me. I really want to know more about fragrance. I really do. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. What else is in here? Oh, my Crown Affair. If I ever slicked my hair back, okay, this is perfect. I love this to put on your hair. It's not greasy. It's not crunchy. It's not gross. It doesn't leave white flakes. Perfect. I love this. Did I slick my hair back a lot? Yeah, I did. Maybe half the time. But my hair felt so different there. Different texture, different everything, right? Because it's the environment, it's the air, it is the water, for sure. That my hair just felt so different. The texture felt different. It blow dried different. It air dried different. Everything was different, right? Because it's different. And that makes sense. And what else do I have in here? Oh, I have my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray that didn't fit in my other makeup case, so I put it in there. Okay, so that was that one side. I fit all of that in that one side. And now I need to put my hair back so that YouTube doesn't think I'm sitting here naked, so you can see my straps. It's a problem. All right, on this side, this is how I kind of separated everything. On this side is mostly hair products. I'm sure I tucked in or shoved in some other things in here. I will discover it. This is fun, actually, going through and seeing like my thought process as I was trying to pack everything on our way back. So anyway, so this is the Bumble and Bumble Invisible Hairdresser Oil. This is perfect for beach. Okay, my daughter's hair gets so tangly, especially if we're in the ocean with the salt water and everything. And this is perfect to detangle, just to add some moisture to your hair. This I will use whether I'm in the pool or the ocean as a detangler and a leave-in conditioner. It's absolutely amazing. I think I have purchased 15 of these. Okay, and I will continue to do so. It is absolutely amazing and smells so good. So good. What else is in here? Oh, I shoved our Q-tips. So self-explanatory. What else? Oh, okay. So when I bought like the Levian Rose hair growth stuff, they added as a gift with purchase this leave-in conditioner, which I used. I have to smell it again. It's divine, okay? It is, first of all, beautiful on the hair. Like left my hair feeling very soft, very silky and smooth. Again, I have to try in this environment to let you know for sure. It worked in Greece for sure. So good. Again, I'll leave a link to it. I'm going to look into whether or not they have international shipping or if they're available anywhere else in the world. But this leave-in conditioner, at least in Greece and in that environment, is amazing. Better than anything else I've ever tried. So good. So good. I'm so sorry if I'm like bigging up something that you can't get. But if you can get it, okay, I know I have my Greek ladies in Greece who watch me. And thank you. I love you. Trust me when I tell you it's so good. Okay, what else did I bring that I don't think, oh, I didn't use this. Why did I bring this? I brought the Color Wow Dream Coat. Okay, this is beautiful. Like it will give you a really beautiful shine to your hair. You don't need to use it after every wash. It lasts like I think 3 to 4 washes or something like that. I'd have to read the back to remember. But why did I bring this with me? Like, was I really going to put a wow on? I mean, maybe I would. I guess that was my initial thought. And that's why I packed it. But unnecessary, completely unnecessary. Okay, didn't even touch it. What else? Oh, another Color Wow product that I did bring is the Raise the Root. Now this one I did use, okay, because it kind of helps to lift these little flimsy hairs that I have on the top of my head. I know it doesn't look like it, okay, but it does help. It helps me a little bit. If you have more hair than me, it will definitely help. It's really an amazing product. Very good. I've repurchased this a couple times. Oh, yes, dry shampoo. K18. I didn't use this as much, and the reason is because we're always at the beach or we were at the pool, and I would wash my hair almost daily, right? Because you kind of get all like greasy and gross and whatever. As much as I tried not to get my hair wet, I got my hair wet, and so it needed a wash at the end of the day. And so I didn't necessarily need a dry shampoo. So I did use it like maybe the first couple days or in between like beach destinations, maybe 1 or 2 times. That's it. But of course I was going to bring this with me because I love it and it's so great. Oh, I have the mini K18. This was like, I think a Sephora birthday gift that I put aside. It's a little mini. It's so cute, and I definitely brought this with me with the pool, with the ocean, whatever. It was great for my daughter and I to kind of do a little detox shampoo every couple washes. With this, definitely use this for sure. Oh, and in that same set came the K18, the leave-in. I don't know. No, I didn't use this. I did not use this because I tried this because I got it as a gift with purchase. And I'm like, let me just try it. And didn't end up using this because I only ended up using the La Vie en Rose one. Oh, about shampoos. All right. So I did bring my Olaplex, the shampoo and the conditioner with me. I left them behind because I forgot them. But it's okay because there was only like this much left because the entire family was using those shampoos and conditioners. And by conditioners, I mean just me and my daughter because my son and my husband don't use conditioner. But I did bring these like sample sizes as backup. Like I have an Olaplex. I don't know why I brought these. Like as if you're going to run out of shampoo in a place that you can buy shampoo anywhere. But I did pack these and obviously did not use them. You know what? I have to go get something else to show you because this is part of that. One sec. Okay, the last time that I had gone to Greece, I discovered this Fezzy Derm Seaside Dry Mist 50 Plus sunscreen. This is amazing. Okay, it's kind of like an oil, but it's dry. You can put it on wet skin. I love it so much. So then I went to Hodo Center and I cleaned them out. I cleaned them out of whatever they had of this. And because of that, they gave me a gift with purchase. It's the Vichy Capital Soleil. It's an after sun milk. And this is so good. So many great discoveries. I don't know if you can get it here in North America. I'm going to have to check it out, but this was really, really good because my husband got a little bit of like, not a burn, but like he was feeling a little bit of something on his shoulders. And I put this on and it was so soothing and so very, very nice. I'm sure we can get it here, but you never know. I don't know. I'm going to have to check it out. If I can find it here, I will link it below. It's superb. I've never talked about this on my channel, but I've been using this for, let's say 30 years. Okay, let's just round it out to 30 years. This is the BioSilk Silk Therapy. I use this on my hair. I use this on my body. It is the most lightweight, moisturizing, and it gives you a beautiful shine to your hair. And if you have like crazy little ends, you can put it on there. Just don't put too much, but you can also use this on your body. I think you can use it on your face too, but I haven't. I have been repurchasing this, like I said, for decades. So good. And so I keep this little travel size. I always keep it. I buy the big bottles, and then if I'm traveling, I will refill this and bring it with me. All right, 2 more things in here. Okay, so this is for my body lotion. I use like an almond oil. It's all natural and it's beautiful. It gives you a gorgeous glow. It's not oily. It's like a dry oil, a very, very natural, very nourishing, gorgeous. So this is what I decanted in one of these little bottles that I got in that set. This is body wash. We typically, family-wise, will use the native coconut and vanilla. I can't remember the name. It's a coconut something. And so I put a little bit in here, although wherever we went, there was ample body wash available. So we didn't use this too much, but this is just big enough that if we ever were out or in a situation where we didn't have body wash, that we could use this. So that is what was in this case. It's a lot of stuff, right? And yes, it's like quite a good size. I think you can get medium size and a small size, but I really, really liked it. It was very, very durable. I like that it's got like a clear situation on the outside so you can kind of see what's on one side, what's on the other. And I do like the internal flaps where you can put smaller things in it and keep those kind of tucked away. All right. That's everything else. And now we're going to get into the makeup. And I got to say, I didn't use a lot. I didn't. This is what I picked up. This is new for me. I picked it up from Amazon and it has this diagonal zipper. And when you open this up, it will open up and sit flat on your desk. It's really hard to kind of show you how it is, but I love that. It all opens up and you can see everything that you have. The only thing I'm going to call out with this is when you do put the zippers all the way down so that it can lay out completely flat and be able to see all of the makeup that you brought with you. Sometimes when you're putting things back, you're not putting it in like the best order. And so in order to get this to zip up again in a good way is kind of hard, because the biggest area that you can fit things in is kind of at the top. So if you spread things out too much on the bottom part, it's hard to close. And that's the only thing I'm going to call out. So if you can, and if you have anything like this, the best thing to do, in my opinion, is to not necessarily lay it out flat, 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 but to keep this zipper kind of halfway up. And that way you don't get out of hand in the way that you replace the products that you're using. I did find it hard to kind of close up if things got a little bit messy, or I pulled some things out and then I tried to put them back in, that kind of thing. That's the only thing I'll say. But what I do love about it is that you can fit so much in it. It's like a cube. And so there's a lot of space in here, which is a good thing. And also, don't overstuff it. Other than that, love it. High quality, very, very durable, and a really great way to be able to bring maybe a little bit of extra without taking up too much room in your luggage. All right, well, I'm going to try and show this to you. I have not unpacked it. I only pulled out one little thing in order to do my makeup today because I really needed it. But this is what it looks like. It did not look like this when I packed it initially. It was very neat. And there was some order and some logic to the way that things were packed in here, but not so much when I was coming back. I do have to say that I didn't do like full faces while I was in Greece. I didn't need to. Once I got some really nice color. You know, you don't need too much. You really, really don't. Also, I didn't want to spend time indoors doing my makeup. I wanted to be out and about. I wanted to be at restaurants. I wanted to be sitting on patios. I wanted to be at the beach. I wanted to be at the pool. I wanted to spend time with my family. And doing my makeup seemed like a waste of time. And I know. I thought, what am I doing here? Let me just slap something on. Let me just get it a little bit together. I think I only did like a full face. Like one night we went to Nafplio, the most gorgeous city, for a really nice dinner out. And I actually put some effort into like doing a full face. Oh, by the way, if you're ever in Nafplio, I know this is a niche group that I'm talking to here, but if you are ever in Nafplio, please go to Obunos. That meal was like incredible. Everything I ate in Greece was incredible, and always is. But this restaurant, they have this tomato salad that it's from the gods. Like, I don't even know what they do to these tomatoes to make them taste that good. Anyway, everything we ate there was phenomenal. We had a great group of people and we had such an amazing time that night. Anyway, that's Nafplio, one of my favorite places on earth. And I digress. Let's get into the makeup. Okay, I'm going to try to take these out by category, but I can't promise that because everything's kind of all over the place. So the first thing I'm going to pull out is the Lisa Eldridge Skin Tint. This is the only one I used. And I love it. And it's amazing. And it's perfect. And I think I'm almost at the very end of it. And I'm very, very sad about that. I am not going to save it. I'm going to use it. And if I run out, I run out. And that's that. Okay, so that I used 100%. What else did I bring for? Oh, yes. I did bring my Givenchy foundation. I used this a couple of times. The Lisa Eldridge was daily, and this one I only used a couple of times. And of course, I love this foundation. I did bring the Makeup Forever Super Boost and didn't use it once. Did not use it once because I was using my Lisa Eldridge. I brought it for backup because it's hard to tell when you're low on this skin tint, and I didn't want to be without like a lightweight skin tint while I was there. And so that's why I brought this, fully intending on using the Lisa. So this was for backup, but I do love it. I love it. And that's why I brought it for backup. I don't think I brought any other base products at all. So let's go into concealer. I only brought one concealer with me, the EstéeLauder Double Wear Concealer. It's the only one I brought with me and the one that I used daily. So this is the Westman Atelier Bronzing Drops. This I used with the Givenchy to darken it up because I was getting some tan going on, and even with my concealer because I didn't want to look too light under the eyes, and this was fabulous. I didn't use this as a bronzer. I only used it as a darkening agent, as if you will, a darkening agent. That sounds very mysterious and very, very dark. No, like something to use to deepen anything else that I was using. That's what I used this for. And it was beautiful because it's very liquidy. It's not thick and it just adds that depth that you need. This came in very, 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 very handy. I debated between bringing the Makeup by Mario one and this one I'm glad I brought because of the depth of this shade number. I think it's Soleil number 2. Love it. This is what I snuck out of this bag. This is the only product to do my makeup today because I didn't want to disturb this whole thing. I wanted it to be like an authentic, like this is what I'm unpacking or this is what I packed and what I used. This Natasha Denona Hygiene Bronze. I use this so much, especially when I got a little bit of a tan. When I first bought this, I said that I don't think I could use it on its own without having a bit of a tan. And that holds true because once I started building a tan, this was just the most amazing base for anything. And you can also dab this in if you wanted a little bit of a glow to any of your base products. When I started doing my makeup today, I thought, no, I need this. And so I snuck it out of this bag, and this is the only thing. Love it. The powder that I brought is the LauraMercier UnderEye Secret whatever UnderEye brightening powder. And this I used exclusively. I didn't bring any, did I bring any other powder? Only under the eyes and maybe just around this area here because I didn't find that I got at all greasy or at all have any sort of oil on my face when I was in Greece at all. But I do like to set anything that I put under my eyes, and this is what I used. Oh, I did bring my Dior stick because why? Oh, I know why. Because it's a stick and I love it so much, and it would have been perfect for doing my face prior to getting a tan. And I love it. It's so easy to use. It just melts into your skin and I love it. I love it. And so I brought it with me and I didn't end up using it because the first couple of days, I don't know what happened. I can't remember, but I never ended up using it. Not because I don't love it, but it just wasn't necessary. That was there as a kind of like an insurance for me, but I didn't end up using it at all. But I love it so much. Oh, I also brought my Makeup Forever palette. This, I love this. And you know, when I went to Boston last year, this is all I used because you have all of your, you have foundation, you have bronzer, you have highlighter, you have all of your blush and everything that you need in here. Honestly, I could have just traveled with this. But in this particular situation, I didn't pull it out because I had brought so many other things. But I bet you any money, if I only brought this, I would have been fine, just fine, because of all of the shades that I have as options. Note to self, I love this thing. I love it. I love it. I've always loved it. I've always sung its praises and I will continue to. The fact that I didn't use it this time is not because it's not great. I don't know. I think I'm so in love with the Lisa Eldridge that it kind of pulled me away from using like a face palette like this. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm trying to like figure out what my thought process was, and it doesn't really matter. I brought it with me because I love it. I just didn't end up using it at all. Speaking of face palettes, I did bring the NARS. This is the number 2, I think, face palette 2. And this is what it looks like. I didn't use any of this other than the highlighter. I used the highlighter and that was something. I brought it because I didn't know if I would want these as options. And this was the only highlighter that I brought with me. And I love it. And this one, I think it's called Electra. They have it in a single. And I might think about picking that up because it's so gorgeous. It looked amazing when I used it. I only used it one night, even though I was scared. I didn't want it to break or anything like that because it is limited edition, but still available. Still available. So I don't know how limited edition it is. I guess until it sells out, but absolutely gorgeous nonetheless, because I know there could have been a situation where I would have needed this. So I don't think this was like one of those like, oh, why did I bring that with me kind of situation. So I'm glad that was with me. I found another powder, and this is the Givenchy, the pressed powder in number 3 Voile Rosé. And this I definitely used daily. I love it. I love this powder. For sure, the LauraMercier was for under eye. This was for kind of all over, and I love it. Now that it's getting a little bit emptier in here, I'm trying to move things around and categorize them, but I might miss something. Let's see. Oh, for color correcting, I did bring the Kosas with me, but I gotta tell you, I didn't need any color correcting. The EstéeLauder was more than enough for me because it's such full coverage, and I didn't use this one time. Not one. Oh, I lied. I did bring another highlighter other than the NARS palette, and that's the Dior, the Universal. This I did use a couple of times for sure. I love this. It's a staple. I will forever, ever love this. And let's see let's go into, should we go into bronzers? The Kosas Sun Show, I have the shade Beachy. This one I used a lot because it gives you that like beautiful golden glow. It's very glowy, but a gorgeous shade. That one I used quite a bit. The Gucci, I did bring the Gucci in shade 2, this one right here. And you know, I've noticed it's got a little bit of a reddish undertone, and it's beautiful, and I love this bronzer. But because the color that I got when I was away was more golden, it looked a little bit muddy when I tried to use this. And I haven't had that experience before. Like it almost looked too dark, a little bit too intense. I love this bronzer, don't get me wrong, but it didn't work for me when I tried to use it this one time. So I didn't use it again. I stuck with this Kosas one. Like, oh my God, like look at that golden shift in there. It's like beautiful, beautiful. And if I wanted something not with no like shimmer or any brightness to it, I would use the Dior. The Dior, my favorite bronzer, my favorite matte bronzer. Okay, so this is what I used. I used the Kosas and the Dior, and the Gucci was just a little bit too, looked a little muddy. And I don't know why, because I haven't experienced that before with it. I am filming a little bit later in the day because the kids trying to catch up with the jet lag and everything. They got up a little bit later today, and now I'm dealing with the sun situation. So if there's like some weird lighting, I apologize ahead of time. Oh, I did bring another bronzer, the RMS in Tan Lines. And did I use it? No, yes, I did. I used it once on top of the Dior. One time. One time I used it. It is absolutely gorgeous. I think I used the Dior and I felt like I wanted a little bit more of a glow. And so I just kind of tapped it on top of the Dior, which is a matte. And so this one I used once. And as much as I love it, I didn't really need it. But hindsight is 20/20, right? And you never know. You just never know what you're going to use. And so let's continue on and let's go to blush because I brought some blush. Okay, I brought the Huda Beauty, I forget what shade this is. I didn't use it at all. I didn't use it. I brought the YSL in, I can't remember, 50, 90, shade 90. Okay, didn't use it at all. I brought the Charlotte Tilbury in Peachy Glow. As much as I love it, never used it. And the one and only blush that I used, and I don't know why, because I love these other ones, is the Dior Stick in Candy, because it was so easy to use, so easy to apply, long lasting, had a beautiful glow. Candy in particular is my favorite. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna swatch it. Just this isn't a swatching video. Oh my god, like look at that. It's so beautiful. And I would only use my finger. I know a lot of people don't like using their fingers to apply makeup, but all I had to do was just swipe it on my cheeks and just and it would just blend right in, and I would have a highlighter built into my cheek color. This is the one that I was drawn to. This is the one that when I had like 2 seconds to get ready, because I did want to maximize my outdoor time, my family time, and all that. So when it came down to getting ready, I didn't dedicate enough time to do like a full face or anything like that. And so when I wanted some cheek color, even during the day, just a little something, something, this is what I would reach for. And I love it so much. And look how gorgeous it is. All right, I love it. I love it. I love it. I miss this in the bronzing category. I did bring my ABH contour stick. For me, it's more of a bronzer. I did use it one time, but I didn't really need it. To be honest with you, if I didn't bring it with me, I would have been just fine with my Dior, with my Cosas, and my RMS. It would have been just okay. The reason I brought it, I think my thinking was in case I was doing just an all cream look. I didn't end up doing like a whole like cream look, so I didn't really use this like once, and that's it. And that's it. I did bring the Natasha Denona Mini Eye Sculpt palette with me. I didn't touch it. Not once. I did also bring the Dior Brown Cashmere. This I used. This one I used because I have the option of some shimmers or whatever. And so when I was in a hurry, I would just pull this one out. This one is a good staple to bring. I didn't end up using it, not because it's not great. I just didn't find a use for it, but I could have. And that's the thing when I'm packing makeup. I could have used that. You never know. You never know. Every day brings a different scenario. And so this could have been one that would have worked. And that's why I brought it with me, because it's so reliable. The formula is amazing. It's got your basic colors in it. And I mean, these are the only eyeshadows I brought. Basic piece. Okay. And I mean for like powders. Okay. For liquids, I brought 2 of the Armani. I brought Cashew and Khaki. And these I used because these are so easy to apply. Cashew, when I was tan, didn't really show up on me. Khaki I used on a night where we were having coffee on the porch for way too long and having too long of a conversation. And then we only had like 15 minutes to get ready to go out. And I slapped this on my eyelids and that was that. And that worked. So these I love that I brought with me. I did use them. For eyes, I did also bring the NARS sticks in Laguna and Ablaze. And these I used, I think, one time. Not I think. I used them one time when I was in a hurry, and they worked out really well. I'm glad I had them with me. For eyeliner, I did bring 3. I brought Victoria Beckham Black and Cocoa, and I used the Prada in, I can't remember the name of it. Oh God. Hang on. In Wood. Wood is the name. I used this once. I mostly used Cocoa because it just matched everything. Like I think brown eyeliners are the way to go when you don't know what to do. And they're so easily applied to the upper waterline just to give you a little bit of like intensity to that area. And that's it. And next time, I'm only bringing Cocoa. No, I'm lying. I'll bring black and Cocoa. Just 2 liners, 1 brown, 1 black. For brows, I have Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. I have the Benefit Mighty Fine Brow Pen. and the Dior Show. I love this. So these three together for me are perfection. Mascara. I brought 4 mascaras. I shouldn't have. I only used the Dior mascara. The Gucci, actually no, I lied. The Gucci I did use one night when I did my full face. I used the Gucci, but daily I would use the Dior. The Sephora Size Up, I loved when I wanted like a brown mascara. I love it so much. And the Elevated, the MAC, did I use it? I can't remember. I must have. I must have. Anyway, I didn't need all 4. I would have brought definitely the brown one from Sephora, but from these 3 that I brought with me, I really didn't need to bring all 3. Which one would I have brought if I had to choose? I don't know. Maybe that's why I brought all of them, because they all kind of bring a different element to the lashes. Like this gives me length. This gives me length and volume, and this one is out of this world. I don't necessarily want out of this world on a daily basis, so I don't know. I'm not sure. You know what? I would bring all 4 with me again. I don't regret it. I really don't. I think this is going to be a really long video based on the amount of time I've been sitting here. And I also have my kids here. They're starting camp next week and they're here for a couple of days. And the interruptions are unbelievable. But that's okay. I love my babies. I love my babies. Okay. All right. Let's do lips. And I'm going to show you what I brought for lips. I'm going to take them out and kind of organize them in like lipstick, lip gloss, that kind of situation. And also lip liners. All right. So, okay. So now this is empty. And this is what it looks like empty. Just so you can see. So you do have your pockets on this side, a bigger pocket on this side. And then in the middle, you have something that you can zip up. So that really, really helps. I love that. And also in this pocket, sections where you can put lipsticks or anything like that in there. All right. This is a really weird video for me because it's not like I'm doing everything kind of like willy-nilly. For lip liner, I only brought the Westman Atelier lip liner. I'm going to be honest and tell you, I didn't use a lip liner at all. Ever. Not one time. Let's do glosses next. I brought 2 of the Dior glosses. I love them. I had one in my purse, one in my beach bag, and they were great to just throw on, and I loved that I brought them. Like, I don't regret bringing them. When I tell you how much I love these Violette FR Bisou Bombs, this is what I wore every day, every night. They give you the most beautiful wash of color on your lip, so you look alive. They are moisturizing, so your lips feel amazing. When we were coming back, this was the only thing I wanted in my purse. They're so good. And so on a daily basis, even if I wasn't wearing any makeup at all, my lips would feel so good. And I would have a little bit of color on them. I had one in my purse, one in the here, there, everywhere. This is what I reached for the most. I did bring the Rhode lip balm. I don't think I used it once. Didn't, because I was using the Violette FR. Oh, these, the Chanel, the duo, whatever duos, these I used. They're so good. They're so long lasting. And they give you this gorgeous shine if you use the like the lacquer thing that you put on top. Oh my God, so gorgeous. Love, love, love. Oh, the YSL, the plumping ones. I used it once. I brought it with me. I love it. I used it once. Okay. I did not use my Prada lipstick because I was using everything else I just told you. Didn't use it at all. At all. I'm just being honest. As much as I love it. And I didn't use my Westman Atelier, my favorite matte lipstick. Didn't use it ever. And I didn't use the Lisa Eldridge. Didn't use it at all. I think this is going to be a really long video based on the amount of time I've spent here filming this. I hope it's not too long. I have to go and edit it and put it together. I hope it's okay that it might be a little bit of a longer video, but I really wanted to show you what I brought with me, what I actually used. I used most of the things. I'm kind of proud of myself. Like normally, like what I packed for Greece for almost 3 weeks, I would have packed for a 5-day trip to Boston. You know what I'm saying? So I really am proud of myself. I didn't use everything, but I don't regret bringing the things that I didn't use because I know why I might have needed them. You never know when you're going somewhere what you might need. And so that's kind of like where I'm coming from when I'm packing for my makeup. I really do hope you found this video helpful. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.